Hello everybody, I'm Shaze64, and welcome to the first episode of On the Radar, a new series on the channel where I discuss upcoming games to look out for that you may or may not be aware of. So without further ado, let's take a look at what's on the radar. Starting things off with the one that has probably been getting the most traction, Billy Bust Up. Billy Bust Up is an incredibly charming looking 3D platformer with a wonderful art style and cute characters. But of course, the real selling point is the fact that this game is a musical. Each of the characters sing various songs pertaining to the situation, usually used in boss battles, and these songs are great and incredibly catchy. The songs are being written by Daniel Ingram, who wrote all the songs for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and if you've ever heard a song from that cartoon, yeah, it's pretty clear why these songs are so catchy. As of now, there's no set release date, but it is slated for this year. Hope we get to see more soon. Next up, we have Connie and the Essence of Chaos. This game is a cute 2D platformer with beautiful backgrounds and fantastic pixel art. Now, if this charming little 2D platformer looks familiar, especially on this channel, it's because, yep, it very clearly takes huge inspiration from the original Rayman on PlayStation 1. Again, if you've watched my channel before, you'd know that I've been hoping for a new installment in the Rayman franchise, and this game is certainly looking to scratch that itch. Hopefully, we'll remember this game fondly as the Freedom Planet of Rayman, and maybe get an actual Rayman game somewhere down the line too. But as for now, this looks like an absolute blast with a lot of charm, and I can't wait to play it. No release window yet, but hopefully we'll know more very soon. Next up, we got Nico DeRico, The Magical World. This game right here is the reason I made this video, and as a result, this series. As of recording, the reveal trailer dropped yesterday, and I wishlisted the game before it even finished. This incredible looking platformer looks to be Crash Bandicoot meets Donkey Kong Country, two platforming series I absolutely love. The art style and character designs are so eye-catching and it immediately drew me in. I especially love the designs of the villains. And the voice acting sounds super solid as well. Not to mention that legendary Donkey Kong Country composer David Wise is slated to do the soundtrack, so you know it's going to be chock full of bangers. Since this game was literally revealed yesterday, there's no solid release date, but it is scheduled for this year, so hopefully this incredible looking platformer will be in our hands soon enough. Speaking of Donkey Kong Country, Windswept is another platformer that takes inspiration from the beloved series. With wonderful pixel art and beautifully designed backgrounds, there's already a lot to look forward to. But the real selling point is the gameplay. From what I've seen of this game, it seems to perfectly capture the design philosophy and feel of the classic Donkey Kong Country formula, while adding new additions to improve upon it. This is a game that wears its inspiration proudly on its sleeve, and if Nintendo isn't planning to give us a new Donkey Kong Country game anytime soon, this will certainly hold us over and then some. We will have to wait a little bit longer as the game is slated for a 2025 release, but there is a demo that you can try out on Steam right now to keep the excitement going. Longtime viewers of my channel will know how much I adore Dusk Elysian Tale, and Dewborn Dawn looks to capture that same feeling. This beautiful hand-drawn Metroidvania is looking to be a heavily story-driven experience with tons of interesting characters to grow to love. The gameplay seems to take inspiration not only from Dusk, but also Hollow Knight, as the wall jumping and level design seems very similar to it. There also seems to be a recruitment mechanic that allows characters you save to help you out in battle, which is a really cool idea. Again, if you're a fan of this channel, you know I absolutely adore Metroidvania games, and this one is looking to bring a lot of fun and charm, and I'm looking forward to it so much, I even backed the game on Kickstarter. Unfortunately, there's no release window for this game, so we have no idea how long it'll be before it comes out, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. While we're on the topic of Metroidvania games, next up is Bo, Path of the Teal Lotus. This gorgeous hand-drawn Metroidvania takes heavy inspiration not only from other beloved Metroidvania games like Hollow Knight and the Ori games, but also heavy inspiration from Japanese folklore. This is genuinely one of the prettiest looking games I have ever seen, and the combat looks so fast-paced and fluid that I can already tell it's going to be a blast to play. Thankfully, we won't have to wait too much longer for this one, as it's scheduled to release on July 17th, 2024. So yeah, only a month away. Yet another stunning Metroidvania with gorgeous pixel art, this time from the creators of Celeste, Earthblade looks to have a heavy focus on exploration rather than combat. And knowing how it's made by the same team behind Celeste, you know we're going to get a fantastic character-driven story to go along with it. Also that it's probably going to be really difficult. Earthblade doesn't have a solid release date, but it is supposed to launch later this year. Next up, we have Abyss X Zero, an incredible-looking action RPG with heavy focus on combat and absolutely fantastic character designs. The variety in locales in this game is already very impressive. Lush forests, open deserts, burning cities, and more. This game is looking to be an action-packed adventure of incredible proportions. Again, no release date yet, but I'm very eager to see more of it. Lastly, we have The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest, an 8-bit Castlevania homage/parody that looks absolutely amazing. Again, if you know anything about this channel, you know I love Castlevania. I mean, I don't dedicate the entire month of October to this series every year for nothing, you know. The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest takes inspiration from across the series, mostly from Simon's Quest, of course, but also elements from Super Castlevania 4, Rondo of Blood, and even games like Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. We will have to wait a bit for this one as it's set to release in 2025, but you know that I'll be covering it for next year's Castlevania month. And that's it for today's episode of On the Radar. I hope you guys enjoyed this new series, and hey, maybe I even turned you on to a game you didn't know about. If you like this video and want to see more of it, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and do whatever else YouTube wants me to tell you. I'm Shaze64, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you next time.